she is. Oh, good to see you. Nice to meet you. Yes. Good morning, you guys. We are in Khao Sok National Park. We are staying at the Khao Sok Residence Resort, a little bit further away from where all the tourists are staying. So when we need to get into the area to get dinner and lunch and that sort of thing, we have a little bit of a walk, but it's a really short, enjoyable walk. We like being away from people, so we scored on that regard. We're staying in this little bungalow right here, air conditioned, comfortable mattresses. That is very important. We slept really good last night, and we are off on an adventure today. We are going to go kayaking down the river. We're going to look for snakes and wildlife, whatever we can find, and you guys are coming along with us. Okay, you guys, so we are underway. We are on the Sok River. This time of year, the water level is down, so we may have to get out and actually walk our kayaks across some of the more shallow portions. But we all have our own kayak, and that's because of the weight of the weight that we're pushing down into the river. Some of the shallow spots we're going to be hitting some rocks and that, so we have better time if we're just one passenger per boat with our paddler. We've done this a couple of times, and basically the name of the game is that we are going to be looking up most of the time, looking for snakes that are sleeping up in the trees. They're pretty easy to spot when you're looking up because it's just like a mass that it just doesn't fit. So they're usually pretty easy to tell. We're looking for mangroves and retics and red-tailed green rat snakes and those sorts of things. It's super beautiful. Birds, insects, whatever we can find, and it's just beautiful and relaxing. And you guys are coming along with us. It is going to be a magnificent day. The sky is clear. Usually when we come at the end of the year, October, November, sometimes we get rained out. So that is not going to be the case today. And that is about it. Sit back, relax, and watch us work. Okay, you guys, so we have a small retic up in this tree. They are notorious for jumping down. They will actually lunge away from where we're standing. As soon as they hit the water, they submerge and swim off. So it's not an easy thing to catch at all. There he is. Oh, yeah! In the air. Beautiful retic. Boy, it's got some good body weight on it too. I can feel some thickness there, some girth. All right. Redemption. The last trip I missed a whole bunch of these as they were falling. So this time I had to get some redemption. So you guys, in this area, a lot of times the retics, when we first start seeing them, and I'm just really happy that we're still seeing them in this area, usually they start out small size, and the further that we get away from people and down this river, they usually start getting a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. But we haven't seen any giants to date on this river for our trips checking it out, but I'm just happy to see one. Really happy to see one. Okay, you guys, so normally in the past I've tried to release these snakes back up into the trees and they just instantly drop back down into the water because they feel so secure in the water. So I think I'm just going to point him towards the shore there. He's probably going to swim off into the water quite fast. They submerge as well. The mangrove snakes, when they drop into the water, they float, but the retics just instinctually just go straight down. I'm gonna try to get him here, but he's probably gonna go right into the water towards Apple's feet. Yeah.
It's okay, retics don't eat apples.
Apple. I'm just gonna let his tail go. He's gonna go wherever he goes, okay?
Yep. Off he goes.
See his foot, he tickles.
Look at that, completely submerged and disappeared.
Okay, you guys, I want you to pay attention. Retics are one of the most common snakes in the hobby. I know a lot of people ignore me when I say this. Do you notice that they are all up in trees? And do you give branches and climbing areas for your retics? I know most of you don't. You keep them in these terrestrial cages. Keep it in mind, if you want to keep your retic happy, let it instinctually do what it wants to do. You need to provide branches. You don't have to. We can keep things alive in boxes in many different conditions. But if you want to actually do them some justice, if you want to see your snake climbing and be active and that sort of thing, give it some branches. This is where we find these guys in the wild. A lot of times the real big ones are not going to be in trees, but they are going to go up in trees too. It's not just the babies. So think about that, you guys, when you're keeping retics. I know there's thousands of you that have them.
A big one? Wait, there's a third one over here?
Oh, Ganyasoma. Okay, you guys, we have a lot of action right here, a lot of voices. We have a retic and a mangrove in that tree and a Ganyasoma directly above my head, all in the same little spot. So we need to decide which one we're going to do first. I think the Ganyasoma is good where it's at, and I think the mangrove will stay put, but we need to probably do the retic because the retic's going to spring load and jump at any point. So if we start messing around too much, we're going to lose the retic. I think the retic's got to be first.
Go! Here it goes! I got it. Woo! Oh man.
Those rocks are slippery.
Yeah, they are. And I was standing in a current and I couldn't move, but oh, we got him. All right, he's about the same size as the last one.
Yep, not as light.
Oh, he is ornery. Oh man, but beautiful. Look at that. Woo!
Guys, I haven't properly introduced our guide Dang. You might recognize him from some older videos. We came here 5 years ago, 8 years ago. We're really tight with his family and we're so happy to be able to see him again. But anyway, we are on to the next portion of this stop along the way. It's a Ganyasoma up in the tree like I explained, and you guys know red-tailed green rat snakes, right? That's one of my things. I have eggs in the incubator right now. So I definitely want to try to get this animal down and show you guys a Ganyasoma in the wild. The problem is that these snakes will go different directions. They're not really known for dropping and using the water as a refuge. So there's a really good chance that the snake might actually go up, but I've had luck before. So we're going to give it a shot and see. At least the snake is a little bit out onto the end of the branch there, so we can kind of try to coerce it to go that direction, and then we'll just have to see what happens from there. When they drop in the water, they float. They don't usually sink and go down, so we'll see, but they are very fast.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, that's a good size one.
That is a big one. Holy bucket size. Oh, beauty.
Yes, I know. So you guys, this guy is inflating his throat and his lungs to try to make himself look bigger than he is, but this
Ow!
This is a very big Ganyasoma, and he's chewing my shirt because he thinks he's got me, but he doesn't. Come on, I don't want to grab you by the head, but I might have to. Okay, there we go. So the babies look just like this when they hatch out of the eggs. They don't go through any sort of color change. They're bright green. Then they have the orange tail. They call it a red tail. It's not really red. And there is a lot of food out here to eat, obviously. This animal is super healthy, very robust, very beautiful. Okay, you guys, we're gonna release this snake in the same tree that we found it, hopefully without getting bit. No, there it goes. That's all it wants to do is go back.
นี่เกินจำไว้เขาได้เข้าใจสวยมากไปดีด้วยน้อง
Thank you. Kapun kap.
Beautiful Gynosoma.
Where's his head at? Wow, look at that. Sweet.
Yep. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, you guys, Oiga dendrophila melanota on the river here. Mangrove cat snake. These guys are rear-fanged. Ow, something bit me too in the ankle.
Yes, I got bit in that spot.
There are pufferfish in this water.
Move away.
And sometimes they take a nip and it hurts.
Bit.
So you guys, on my channel you see a lot of this stuff, but we'll go through it again for those of you that are new to the channel. It's a rear fang snake. Pretty much it's a very ineffective way to use their venom, at least on people anyway. They need to chew. So a lot of people don't like when I say that. You do have to be cautious with any rear fang snake, including all you little kids that have hognose snakes as pets. You do not want these guys to chew on you because you never know what kind of reaction you're going to have to the saliva, the toxins in the saliva. I do not regard these snakes as being extremely dangerous. Their strikes are very predictable, very slow to strike. You can usually avoid it pretty well. They will gape as a warning. So when you approach them, they'll gape a little bit and show some defensive nature like that, and kind of letting you know that they're going to tag you if you're not careful. So oh, it's in your boat?
Yeah.
Oh, now it's gone. Apple, what are we doing?
Okay, เดี๋ยวเราเปิดโชว์กล้องก่อนพี่แดงเรามีอะไรมั่ง Here's our lunch. We have garlic and spicy fish sauce with garlic and chilies, of course. That's for Thai people like me.
Đây biết fried rice
And then we have chicken fried rice.
That's gonna be good.
I think everybody got fried rice. So.
Fantastic.
Okay, you guys, I'm always amazed. Bamboo plateware, bamboo cups, bamboo stirring stick. And we're using bamboo down here, and we're boiling some water, and we're getting ready to have coffee here in the middle of the jungle. Here goes some coffee.
strong.
Sure. Good.
Okay.
Thank you. And here comes the boiling water.
Đây là chú cam.
Okay, cup and cup.
Đây, chú cam.
Cheers. Oh, we have sugar also.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Good, good, good.
Để rồi, ông nó dính ra. Cái bịch lề.
Very good.
Này năng ăn men. Very good. Nhầm này này.
Hot. Very good.
This one fast.
I know.
No, it's gone.
Oh man.
I
think we missed it, guys.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I'm bleeding pretty bad. Okay, you guys, and I guess herping is over. Tried to get that Pitayas Koros. Missed it. It jumped into the water. I turned and made one step. The water dropped off and my shin collided with a stone and it opened me up pretty good. So I think I need to go get stitches, but it's not horrible. I didn't break any bones or anything. So we are headed to the hospital, get me fixed up, and looks like I'll have to keep my leg dry a little bit for the rest of the trip, but so be it. Still had a great day, and may as well videotape the stitches, right? That's what everybody else does. Okay, you guys, we're at the hospital. I think this is gonna suck. Do you want it that way more? That one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cầm lên metro đặt mà con không?
Đi là thật ham được chứ.
Không được, cặp con mình cũng lên.
Như thuốc mùi đuổi vậy.
Cặp vậy con cặp loมันในมันอ้อแรงตกใจ
เลือดพุ่งตกใจค่ะต้องได้รับแรงไงกลัวหนูก็กลัวไม่รู้ว่าตัดเส้นเลือดหรือเปล่าไม่แน่ใจ
ถึงแล้วครับแต่อาจจะถูกแต่คงไม่ใช่เส้นเลือดใหญ่
ดูวันเดียว
ไม่มา
ไม่
ไม่ครับคงจะพูดจะช่วย
ยังไม่ได้วะ
ไม่รู้ว่ามีอะไร
ดูขอทำแผลก่อนนะ
ได้ค่ะ
ขอดูว่าทำแผลแล้วมันลึกยังไง
ค่ะ
เอาพลูไปหนองเมย์นะ
ลองดู
พลูไปมันย่าง
มีไม้มีหินหรือมีอะไรติดอย่างเงี้ยนะคะ
Well, it stopped bleeding. That's good.
It's good now.
A little bit, but yeah, it stopped. Slow down. And it didn't mess up my tattoo.
แต่ยังมีโจ๊กได้อีกนะเธอ It's probably start on top and then it's cut you really hard when you weight when you step on it. We try to get something out just in case like you have a pieces of stone or pieces of wood.
เอาซิวเลย
ถ้าหนูขวางทางก็บอกหนูได้นะคะ
Oh, that feels good.
That's burn, isn't it? Oh my love. That is the thing that I don't want it to happen. I always tell you.
Mm-hmm.
When I see your blood shooting out, I feel like I stop breathing. I feel like I'm gonna die.
That was a lot of blood,
I have
man.
to pull myself together so bad. Try to find that in here. Try to stop the blood.
Yep.
I said,
He isn't allergic to anything, but he allergic to beautiful nurse like you. ไม่แพ้ยาครับแพ้พยาบาล
ได้ครับอ๋อตัวนิ้วมั้ยถ้าเจออย่างนี้ถ้าเจอยา
หัวโน้ตอยู่
ลื่นที่ใต้พื้นที่เขาชอบฉีดวัคซีนบาดทะยักนะคะ
Okay, another 5 years again with tetanus.
การหายใจหรือเปล่า
Apple, what are you doing?
พริกไทยรัฐอมรเจริญ
Getting
ปวด
vaccine
เมื่อยแขน
ถ้าคนไข้มีเขาเรียกนะวัคซีนในตัวอยู่แล้ว
Apple decided since I got tetanus, she was going to get tetanus also. That way we can keep track of when all of our immunizations expire. What a team player. And now come all the Vin Diesel jokes, of course, right?
Not a joke. I just wonder, are you in a movie?
No, not yet. Not yet.
They try to tell me that is your husband some kind of is he in a movie or something like that? I said, and then I teach them. Yeah, you think about it. Think about it. Who is he look like? And then they said Vin Diesel.
Right.
ขอบคุณนะคะคุณพี่ค่ะ
So a couple stitches, tetanus, and a whole bag full of medicine and cleaning stuff. 800 baht. That's about, I don't know, 20, 26, $27, something like that. Apple got her tetanus for free. They didn't charge her anything, so that was actually pretty good. And are we all done? Okay. It's time to eat again, you guys. Despite what I've gone through, I'm hungry.
เดี๋ยวเขาจะเอากระดาษมาดีนึงก่อน
Here, let me
Yes.
hold it.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you, Captain.
ค่ะ
All right, you guys, let's get out of here.
เดี๋ยวจะเปิด YouTube